I'm a mom at 18. I was very young. These are my first two kids. And I went into so many things. So, I went into brand ambassador. I used to do TV commercials, not only shampoo, I did a few others. This is my brother. I opened up a construction company for subcontracting for wood floors and then eyelash extensions. I had a couple jobs here and there for a few months. I used to be a bartender, just so you know. I did a waitress, just so you know. And I've done so many other things, okay? And those just, by the way, I worked at a cell phone store when I was 19 years old, right after, actually 18, right after, yeah. And that was an amazing journey for me. But I couldn't have a job. I said I couldn't have a job. So then I went into wood floors. I went into this, that, and the other. And the only thing I wanted to do was provide for my kids. I was a single mom, okay? And I didn't have the support from the father. It was just me. And I was really blessed to have the, not financial support, but the support of my mom and my dad to help me, take care of the kids and things like that. And when I came across this industry, okay, I came to a BOM, I was a guest, and just like anybody else, I came a little bit skeptical. Any skeptics in the room? I'm the type of skeptical person that still will show up. I will show up even though I'm skeptical. I stuck around, and I'm so glad I stuck around. The lady invited me to this convention. I went to this convention 2 days after. So next thing you know, I come to a BOM, and then Thursday I find myself flying to California with strangers. Just imagine that. So I go there. I'm going with another agenda. With the agenda of I'm going to go to California, it's my birthday, and I'll go to this convention for a few hours. And needless to say that, it was in San Jose, California, so it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I was not near the beach. And I ended up sticking around at the convention, right? So I went to that convention. And when I saw everything there, it was a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. It was like, whoa. I don't understand half of the 90%, not even half, 90% of the things that they're saying, I don't understand. And that's why I need to stick around, because I need to learn this. I needed to learn the money game. I need to learn the finance game. Like, I need this in my life, actually. I'm so glad that lady prospected me. So I stuck around. I was not even an agent. I was not coded. I had not paid the $199, okay? I had policies. I had a ticket. I had a room. I had everything else but the recruit. I was not a recruit. And I stuck around. I came back. I got coded. I, paid my little fee, and then I started studying and recruiting and things like that. And the next thing you know, I found myself running for a broker promotion, okay? And I found myself running for a broker promotion just because I remember we went to this Saturday, and at the time it was called a Super Saturday, okay? It's Super Saturdays, and we're driving to Houston. The next month, I'm driving over there, First month in driving to Houston, then there's my broker, and then there's a person that recruited me. And I remember my broker was going for her ring, and she was going for her next promotion. And I will never forget this guy. My stomach, whenever you remember something and then you live it all over again, I just felt it in my stomach right now. And he said, I'm going to beat you. He told her. And I'm going to do this before you this, that. And then I looked at him, laser focused, and I'm like, no, you're not. It just came, whenever you think something, I'm that person. I say what I think. And that gets me into trouble sometimes. And I said, no, you're not. Like that. And I didn't mean to say it. I just thought, but I said it. And then the next thing is over, guys. I went on a hunt for this guy. Needless to say that she won the ring. She won the promotion. She bit his tail. And it was an amazing feeling for me. I was like, I like this. And I started being competitive. And then next thing you know, I was graduating faster school. I didn't even have a conventional faster orientation. When I walked into my orientation, the lady tells me, do you trust me? And then I said, no. I just flied with her to California. I don't trust you. She's like, me neither. I was like, okay. So I'm liking this lady, right? She's honest. She's like, give me your phone. And I was like, my phone? She's like, give me your phone. I was like, for what? She's like, we're gonna call people. I was like, okay. So I give her my phone. Imagine, you know how you're like top 25 and you give 10? She grabbed my phone and she's like, who's this person? Who? We went through my whole roster, guys. That was my fast start. My whole roster. This person, this person. I was like, not that person. Don't. Why do you have the number here? She deletes. She goes on and deletes people. And that's the best thing she could ever do to me. She deleted picture. We started calling. That same day, we went on the field. That same day, my friend came. That same day, we got 3 recruits, 3 ups, 3,000 points. And in one day, I did my promotion. So my promotion was at orientation. So I didn't have an orientation. She just took me on the field running. If you ask me why I did that with Daisy, is because that's the way I was trained. You know, the next week I was graduating faster school. I didn't even know I was graduating, okay? I didn't know I was winning a shirt, like the red shirt. Okay. I was reading this and I was getting recognized, and I've never gotten recognized. I've been a single mom for a few years trying to survive and, you know, feed everybody around me. And next thing you know, I'm getting this shirt and I'm getting recognition and it felt amazing, and you shouldn't have done that to me because that was awesome. A year in, I met my husband. I come in, you know, and he saw in me a date. He didn't see a recruit. So we had a little interview. We started dating. We went on a date. And then next thing you know, now we're traveling together. We had 2 kids. And it's been an amazing journey. Yesterday, I felt like it was the best day of my life. We had so much fun yesterday. And this isn't every day. Every day with Jason, it's a fun day. So it's like every day is a birthday. Every day is a party. Every day is something. I'm like, I cannot wait for today. I cannot wait to wake up and see what life is going to do today. I met my husband. You know, we started working together. We got married. That's Crystal, my daughter. That's Jaden right there. She was 9 months and she was already in Bahamas. Okay. At 9 months, she went to Bahamas. And my daughter, of course, Crystal, she's been to Bahamas a few times and everywhere else. This is Monaco. That is Paris. That's Paris. That's Monaco. That's my mom's trips. One of the main reasons why I got started in this business was because I really wanted to give my parents the world. They sacrificed so much for me. I wanted to be I know my brother is good. He's my brother, but he's not gonna do that, right? So I said, I have to do it. I'm the little one, but I have to do it. So, you know, sending my mom some trips has been amazing. She was leaving this month, she didn't. That's why I'm here. If you remember, I was not gonna be here today. And she didn't go, but she's going next week, so she booked a bigger trip. She was just gonna go to El Paso, and now she's going somewhere else next month. But I'm like, okay, what do you need? What do you want? Like, what do you want? Just say it, and it's done for you. You don't even have to worry about it. You know, where is it? This. Where are they staying? Here. No, you're staying here. It's so beautiful, guys. And it wasn't like that at the beginning, but she deserves the world. She carried me and my kids when I was a teenager mom. She carried that load. So she is, I'm going to work for her until the day I die, okay? And it's been an amazing, right here, you know, that's Cancun. I don't know how to swim, but I still had my mom driving that motorcycle water or whatever that thing is called. And this is life, you know, it's a beautiful thing. So now I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? When I first got started in this business, and this version that you see of me today, it's not that person, okay? That person you saw on those other pictures, it was working and making it happen and making money, and I was, you know, edgy, and I'm gonna tell you what I think, how I see it, and my kids have to eat, or else I have no time for anything else. That was me. I was on survival mode. I was on this many energies, you know, people call it masculine, feminine, and whatever energy. I was like all mixed energies. I was just going, and I didn't have the confidence to do this. Number one, my English was horrible. I did not speak English a little bit, but not to learn all these acronyms or all these words for the life insurance industry and annuity. I didn't even know how to spell an annuity until I met Jason, by the way. So why do I tell you this? Because sometimes you see a version of us on stage and you're like, how long is it going to take me to speak like that, to say things and to be that confident, right? I wasn't confident at all. I just had to be. It's something that you put in the work. Kids grow up, kids are born confident, but whenever they hit the world and they start working, they start, not attracting, but they start adopting other people's personalities, perspectives, views, things like that. That's why I don't ever let people brainwash me at all, because that's not going to happen. So increasing confidence. Check out these two sides, okay? You are in what industry?
Life insurance industry.
Life insurance industry. So today, I'm your consultant. I'm going to help you increase your confidence in the life insurance industry. That's all I'm going to do.
Thank you.
Okay? Why? Because we have people making how much in the first week?
$19,000.
$19,000 in the first week of the month, guys. $19,000 in the first week of the month. Let that settle in for a minute. How many people make that in 3, 4, 5 months, right? Like the regular jobs, I don't know. I really don't know. Think about it. Like that's a lot. $19,000? That's quite a lot, okay? Can that happen to you? Yes. Are you willing to put in the work? I don't know. But I'm going to show you how to build your confidence. The 2026 annuity sales outlook remains strong. Anybody knows Limbra?
Yeah.
Limbra is a website. If you don't know, that's a website that you have to follow, because you're in a life insurance agency. You are a life insurance agent. These are the boring sites, but these are the sites that are going to give you the knowledge and the confidence, and you're going to make money. In recent LinkedIn live events, Limbra projected U.S. retail annuity sales to finish above $460 billion in 2025. That's last year's. I guess that's last year's. Oh no, that's actually the beginning of the year. Marking the 4th consecutive year of record sales. The 4th consecutive years. When was the last time you sold an annuity? When was the last time you asked people for their 401ks? Right now, because of everything that's happening with the world, which we cannot control, by the way, so don't be upset with the left or the right. They're not going to come and save you. Nobody. No president cares about you. I tell you that. You know what they care about? There's only one thing that the presidents, both, no matter where you vote, care about. And number one, the only one is getting reelected. That's it. They don't care about the people. That is the number one thing they care about. That's why at the end, whenever they go in campaigns, they talk to your heart, but whenever about their elections again, they start switching everything they said, and that's everyone. Not a single one has ever done a different thing. They all do the same thing because their main outcome is to get reelected. That's it. That's what they do. So let's go back to financial services, and that's important for you to know so that we can get to work and make our own money. Okay. Okay, so quarterly results tell the same story. 8 straight quarters have exceeded $115 billion, with the third quarter of 2025 surpassing $120 billion. A lot of people are scared right now because of the stock market. Everything is going to go up and down and all around. And these are the perfect times for us to go out there and help people with their 401ks, 403bs. There's people that have 401ks that are just laying in the market. They don't even know where to put it. They don't know how they work. You know why? Because HR are not allowed to tell people what to do or where to go. The only thing HR can do is say, give me your beneficiary.
Yep.
That's it. HR is they're not even licensed for this. So they don't know. Therefore, there's people that end up with 401ks, 403s. They don't know how it works. They don't know where to go. They call the 1-800, and then now you get a machine answer you. It pisses me off. Pisses me off. It's like, I need a human. I always, human, 0, 0, 0, 0, until I get a human. I do that, and then I get a human. I don't even respond to them. So that's in an annuity. Let's get good at our craft. Annuities is boring. 401ks are boring, but they're going to make you money. In 2026, Texas ranks as the top state for life insurance sales. Texas. Isn't that amazing? I mean, I don't know if you know, but DFW is going to be the capital of finances.
Yeah.
Wall Street is moving to downtown, if not already. 4 and not one that you want to read. If you don't want to follow the PHP, trend of reading, just those is going to make you really good. Master the PHP playbook and master the life insurance PHP book. Master those. Be the person that's like, like the people that know the Bible. Matthew, this. Like that. Be PHP 78, da. Do that. Let's see who does that. Number 3, watching. Not just scrolling. Okay? Watching. Jason gives you all these videos. He's always filming. Always. And you know why I know you don't watch Jason's videos?
You can track it.
Because I just logged in and some of the videos have 8 views. That just shows me that not even 10% of this office watches it. So you don't want to grow. I'm sorry I had to say it. You're not growing. You're not watching. What are you watching? Other leaders that are not training you because they sound cool on stage? I'm sorry, but if you're not willing to watch the person that's leading you, that's opening up his office for you to build a business with charging you $0 outside of the Plano players, that they're invested in this business, what are you watching?
You're right, Coach. True.
How are you gonna market him to leverage your business if you're not even watching? I know you're not growing. Because if everybody, just this office, if everybody in this office was watching those 2 videos, it would be a lot of views. It would, but I know you're not watching. Even though we say it all the time, even though you see it. You know why? Because we take him for granted because he's here.
Yeah.
But what if I take him out of here? What if I'm like, babe, just go, I'll rent you an office over there. I've been saying that to him, like, babe, can I just get you an office over there? Can I just get you an office? You don't go to the office anymore. Let's do it. He doesn't want to, okay? He's not gonna do that. But I will try to push. Because sometimes we have to take something away from it to appreciate it. So let's just start there. Okay, go subscribe, go share, go learn, go master, go memorize. All these videos are made for the team. That's it. That's it, okay? And then Chanel?
Yes, if I could please get white cards for the 2 ladies, and then for bullpen, I'm going to need Sparsh and Lamont.
There you go. Give them a round of applause, you guys. Okay. If you see this QR code, it's for the EIB agency, okay? In the EIB agency, you're going to see a lot of videos about building. Do you want to build a big team?
Yes, Coach.
Go there. This is about Leader for Life. Do you want to represent and be a leader and build a big team? Go there. This is about the website. This is a good leverage point for you to tell people what you do. When people ask you, what do I do? Here's my website.
Yep.
That is marketing. Don't be a secret agent. Let's be out there, guys. Just please scan, all of you scan all of them and go follow, like.
Yes, Coach. Yep.
And then tonight, I want you to post on GroupMe, NetVP, a couple takeaways from a few videos that you watched tonight. Tonight is the 444. Do it tomorrow, because tonight is closeout for the promotion. But tomorrow, please do that. Just show me what you read, what you saw, what you learned, something that stood out for you. Okay? Share it with your agents, even with people that are already quit. Hey, check this video out. I was thinking of you. You know what I do? I do that. I share my husband's videos all the time to people. Hey, check this out. Hey, I thought about you. Hey, you're going through depression here. Hey, you're going through this here. Read this video. Watch this thing. To all my friends out there. I'm always sending. You know why? Because it's a lot of value. You guys good over here?
Let's go.
You promised me you're going to do that review on GroupMe Sunday? Okay, good. Number 4, marketing, okay? LinkedIn. Everybody has LinkedIn?
Yes, Coach.
If you see Limbra, when I Google about Limbra statistics, what is the first thing it gave me? LinkedIn. Limbra posted on LinkedIn. That's the first thing. It didn't give me the website of Limbra. It didn't give me a paragraph of the actual website. It said LinkedIn. If you remember, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Right here. LinkedIn. That's it. Why? They know something. That's the first thing it shows on their website. And that was the first Google thing that I did. It led me through that. So that's why I clicked. LinkedIn is a really good for professionals. So right here, okay? This is the EIB LinkedIn. If you want to go and scan the code. If you do not know what to post and you do not know what to market, share the stuff. Because it's about the team. It's about the company that you are in. That's how people grow. They share their stuff that they are involved in, okay? So you do that. Sorry. You do that, okay? So now, we have the EIB Excellence in Building LinkedIn. We have the Leader for Life LinkedIn, and then Jason has his personal. I would advise you to go and befriend or however follow. I don't know the terms yet. I'm learning this because I'm gonna do it as I go with you guys. I've never been a LinkedIn person, and I have one friend, and my only friend is Jason, my husband right now, okay? So I'm gonna do it as I go. I'm gonna grow mine as I go, and I'm gonna show you on the office group me, okay? I'm gonna do that. So now you can go and share. He's always putting things out there. So now if you're like, okay, what else can I share? Go to Limbra. Go to Life Happens. Their LinkedIn is always full with value. People need to know that you are a life insurance agent and that you are a recruiter. Everybody there is recruits. Everybody there recruits. 1099 too. On LinkedIn, I've been seeing like recruiting. I'm like, oh, okay, so actually we are recruiters, and that recruiters make a lot of money. Think about the recruiter for LeBron. Think about the recruiter for Dak Prescott, the agent. It's a recruiter. They call it agent. We're agents too. We're recruiting agents as well. Why wouldn't you want to recruit your next player of this industry? We are in that industry. Put your hat of a recruiter, life insurance agency industry. I put my hat. When people ask me out there, when people ask me, what do you do? I tell them, I'm a recruiter. For what? I help people build agencies. That's my language. I help people increase confidence, build agencies. That's what I do. Life insurance and annuities. That's what I do. But I always say, I don't say I'm a life insurance agent. I don't say I'm in financial services. That's very fancy. I'm a recruiter. I want you to know that I'm a boss, because recruiters are bosses. And that's how I feel, and I always say that all the time, okay? Now, Jason, every Monday, I'm just telling you what he does so that you can latch onto it and then do it yourself. He does 3 posts every Monday at 9 a.m. in all platforms. So just go pick, copy, paste, and post it on yours, or share, or say, this is the person that's mentoring me. This is the person that I'm working with, something. You can screenshot it and post it on your other social medias, on your stories. You can do so much. Let's not get behind when it comes to the internet area right now. You can grow a lot in that field. Now, we are a life insurance industry, right? Like, we do that, but why not both? Why not learn both? So right here, you can always do that. And it's just marketing. Just be a marketing. Pick up a book for marketing. That's GoPro. That's the first one I would advise you to do. But go and look for books that give you this type of language and learning. And then and then the last one, know your product, brochures, illustrations, underwriting. I don't know if you know this, but whenever you are an agent and you're appointed with the companies, you can go to the back office of the company and you can request all the brochures of the world. And you can just keep them organized in your trunk or in wherever you work out of. You can go on Amazon, get a little stamp that has your name, your address, your name, your email, your phone number, and you say, I'm a licensed agent with the state of Texas. You stamp all those things, and then you give them away. You go to places, you drop them off. Every time I go to my eye doctor, there's always little pamphlets for Aetna insurance. We sell Aetna for vision and dental. Now I just need to go and be like, hey, I'm your client. can I just give you mine and take that agent out? Can I, you just never know with your doctors. Anybody. Companies like to give resources to their clients. Why not be your brochure that it's free? You don't pay for it, by the way. All that stuff is for free. Go to the back office and learn underwriting. Why do you want to learn underwriting? Let's just say we're just having a casual conversation. I meet somebody at Starbucks. I tell them, hey, I'm a recruiter. What do you recruit for? Life insurance agency. Oh, okay, I've been looking for life insurance. Can you just give me some stuff? Yeah, you know what? I actually did an appointment for Jason and Veronica the other day. And then the lady's like, this, that, and the other. I'm not going to say details. But I already knew where that was going, and then I knew how to answer she couldn't get approved at a different company because of medical and underwriting, right? So then I was like, no, we can do this, we can do that. We just applied last week because we found a company. That's what makes us better. Because the other company she, was trying to qualify for, they only represented one agency. We represent many, so I found her a company that would actually potentially approve her with her, diagnosis. But I wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't because I went and read the underwriting. Yeah. And I learned the basics of underwriting, the most basics, okay? The brochures, go and read the brochures. You can read them and post about what you learned there. Those brochures have a lot of stats. They have a lot of stats about how an index IUL works. You can take a picture, you can go on ChatGPT, you can say, remake me this picture or remove the, NLG logo. You can post it and share about it. The same picture. Or you can post the actual picture so that people know what company you represent.
Right.
Okay, and then illustrations. Whenever you are in this business, you want to know think about a napkin presentation and not the one you're thinking about, an actual napkin. Let's say your friend has 5 minutes at lunch and you don't want to pull out the actual napkin. You grab a napkin, an actual napkin. That's why we call it the napkin, guys, because that's how we used to do presentations with actual napkin. And then, write it right there and do, the circles and all of that. We used to do it in an actual napkin because they only have 5 minutes. We only have a pen and a napkin. How are we going to present you and make it look easy? Just like that. So let's just say that you know illustrations. Go in your back office and start playing with numbers. And start adding numbers of the actual clients you would like to attract. $1 million IUL for a 50-year-old. You know why I know that one? Because that's the policy that paid me $13,500 in this business when I first got started in this industry. Because a 49-year-old had a sister-in-law that married her brother. She was a business owner. This friend introduced me to that lady. When I walked into the office, there's only 2 reasons why she got that policy from me. You want to hear why? Number 1, she said, Natalie, when you did the appointment with me and my husband, I went to her mansion over there in South Lake, okay? When you did the appointment, you came in a blazer and you addressed me very respectful, alongside of my husband. You were very respectful, very professional, and you wore a blazer. She told me that. Just imagine. The second reason, when I started doing the presentation, she's like, okay, that's good. Let me ask you something. She cut me in the middle, 5-minute presentation. I was 5 minutes into my presentation. She cut me. She's like, okay, that's great. How much insurance does my sister-in-law has? And I said, she has $500,000 per minute. Give me $1 million. I looked at her. I was like, do you want to know how much? Just give me $1 million. I have the money. What do you need? Let's do the application right now. She wanted more than her sister-in-law.
Competition.
I was like, no worries. I never sold $1 million IUL in my life. I was just licensed, I don't know. Like, I acted like I sold this every day and twice on Sunday. Right. No, I was just like, okay, yeah, let's do it. I did the application. No, awesome. It's only going to be this much a month. Great, no problem. Da, 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 da. By the way, in my previous company, they draft the money the next day of the application. It's not like here that we underwrite first and then we tell them, can they draft? Over there is like drafting the next day. So I'm like, so then tomorrow they're gonna draft $1,500 of your bank account. She's like, okay, that's fine, no problem. I get in my car in my little Ford Fiesta. Okay, I get out of the gated community. I stopped. I screamed out loud. I started crying. I had so many feelings because I was like, wow, this is amazing. That was that easy, like pettiness and respect. What? This is awesome. And then next thing you know, the rest is history, you guys. And why? Because I learned the craft, right? We have to do that. We have to be resourceful. We have to give our clients our best. And I'm going to leave you with this. How many opportunities have you missed with clients, with the recruits, with relationships? Not because you weren't capable, but because you weren't confident enough to act right there on the spot. How many people have you seen walk next to you that you do not prospect it? Because that happens to us as well. You know, Jason and I go through that all the time. By the way, my husband got another prospect yesterday. I'm so proud of him. He's always getting prospects where he goes. And I always tell him, go talk to that person, and go talk to that person. And he gets the number, right? We get the number, but he gets the number. Confidence is the invisible force behind leaders, sales, and opportunities. Studies show that people with high confidence are more likely to take action, negotiate better, and earn more income. And I cannot wait for you guys to go out there and kill it, because I know a lot of you guys